Hey everybody, it's Jen, and this is the story of Jen. I'm chronicling my 60-day reboot. So for 60 days, I'm only drinking fresh-made juices, fruits, and vegetables. That's it. Just like Joe Cross did in the documentary Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. Yesterday I covered what my plan was for the fast and how it differs from Joe's. And today, as I promised, I'm just going to go over the few supplements that I'm taking. Now, I know Joe didn't take any supplements. He was on some prescription medication, but he didn't have any supplements. I have done this a couple of times, not near as long, and I sat down before I started and went over where I had gone wrong, what was working and what didn't, and decided on these supplements. So I'm just going to share. These are totally optional, and I probably should note I am not a medical professional. This is not medical advice. Do not do what I do. Talk to a medical professional. Everybody's needs are different. So one of the biggest struggles I have on a juice fast, and just with food in general, is I suffer from anxiety and depression, and I don't take medication for that because I am super sensitive to antidepressants. I have been on them several times throughout my life, and I get all of the side effects, and I don't do well. So I manage my anxiety and depression with more natural options because that's what works for me. So during my juice fast, I am going to continue taking my 5-HTP. It's a supplement that helps with depression and anxiety, and I take one in the morning. It's 200 milligrams, and it helps that. As anyone suffering from depression and anxiety probably knows, you have good days and bad days, and sometimes what you typically take is enough, and sometimes it's not. So when I start to feel really stressed or anxious, or when I start to get really, really overwhelmed, I take some CBD oil as needed. This is actually a tincture as opposed to the oil. It's 300 milliliters. Anyways, it's about 10 milligrams, I think, a dose, a dropper, and I put that under my tongue. So I don't take that every day. I take it as I feel I need it. I need it when I feel really anxious or I get really, really overwhelmed. And then the third thing, which I'm actually out of right now, so I don't have for you, but I also take a vitamin B12 supplement. I just use a basic chewable. You chew it and then hold it under your tongue. You have to make sure that it doesn't have any sugar in it or any weird flavorings or anything like that. It tends to work out really, really well. You can get like a more natural one. Because I tend to be more vegetarian, which is not to say I don't ever eat meat, but I rarely eat meat, and I don't do well with dairy, so I almost never have that. I tend to run low on B12 anyways, and of course I'm not getting a lot of B12 from the juice, and so I like to keep that higher. In one juice fast, I had a lot of tingling in my fingers and in my cheeks, and when I took a vitamin B12 supplement, that got much, much better, and so I pretty much just take it since then. So those are my 3 supplements that I'm doing right now. That's, early on in the juice. I'll do an update video later if that changes. But those are what's supporting me. And if you want to know what I'm juicing, check out yesterday's video. It went over my juice plan, what produce I use, that sort of stuff. If you guys have any questions for me as I go through this, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I would love to hear from other people who are juicing or who are interested in juicing and doing this along with me. And of course, if you like these videos, if they help you, if they encourage you, go ahead and scroll up and hit subscribe. I don't really have a set time on when I release the videos, so make sure you hit the bell next to it so you get notified when they come out. I'm going to try to do a video every day for my first 60 days, so long as it fits into my already really, really hectic schedule. But so far, it's been great. This is the end of day 4. I weighed in this morning and I was down 9.5 pounds, which is amazing for 4 days. I slept wonderfully again. I didn't have a lot of detox symptoms. I have been a little more tired today than I was the first couple of days. I may not have had enough juice today. I think I only had 3. We need to go grocery shopping again. It feels like we're always grocery shopping when I'm on a juice fast. But I took that time. I listened to my body that I needed to rest. I spent some time relaxing on the couch, and I'm having kind of a low-key evening. Like I've said previously, juice fasts are supposed to be a time for your body to heal. It's really important that you look inward and listen to your body and the signals that your body is giving. This is not the time to get all excited and punish your body with tons of exercise and tons of activity. It's really supposed to be a restful time, and I'm trying to honor that. I'm trying to listen to my body gearing up for less activities as summer comes, and awesome produce as summer comes. I'm going to be doing this all of April and all of May. So really excited. Say hi to me in the comments. I'd love to get to know people, and don't forget to subscribe.